Hello, Christina Resso. Thanks for tuning into this broadcast podcast. Hope you all are doing well despite of our Arctic blast across the country. Ephesians 5:11. Take no part with the ungodly in darkness, yet expose them. So we got another indecent citizen that tried to come after law enforcement, and now the Border Patrol wants to place the guy who shot this Alex, Pretti on leave, and they're calling them murderers, despite of the fact these people are defending themselves. You've already seen the recent clip of the godless citizen, sorry, she is what she is, Renee Good, who tried to use her vehicle to run over law enforcement, and they're using all the excuses. Despite of liberals that I come across, there are other ways. Well, there are not other ways. If someone's coming at you with a deadly force, you have no choice but to come at them with the same force. So today is January 28th, and here's the news updated. Says two Border Patrol agents who fired shots in the shooting of Alex Pretti in Minneapolis have been placed on leave, according to Department of Homeland Security. Now, this so-called argument is that, they should have more body cams like our local police. Excuse me. Like our local police, which means there would be like 2,000 additional body cams for them because people want to be ignorant, including the people that invaded the church, which is under the FACE Act that I've mentioned on my podcast as well, the one where I'm on air to expose these people. But let's continue. Pretti was the second person in Minneapolis to be killed by federal agents since Operation Metro Surge began in December. He was an intensive care nurse who was shot on Saturday, January 24th, while trying to protect a woman who was knocked down by an agent. Renee Good, the other lunatic that was also deleted, and a Jonathan Ross on January 7th while trying to drive away. These people get what people don't understand about these so-called protesters is that they get paid to risk their lives to disobey the law. You got the satanic group Black Lives Matter, Antifa, and now you get other lunatics. Arrest update. I am on the ground in Minneapolis today. Federal agents have arrested 16 Minnesota so-called rioters. They're not protesters, they're rioters, for allegedly assaulting federal law enforcement, people who have been resisting and impeding our federal law enforcement agents, she said on X. Excuse me. On Tuesday, patrol car Tom Homan, spokesman with the Minnesota governor Tim Walz, that so-called vice president that was supposed to go with Harris. Oh gosh, no wonder that place is in an uproar. They even got Marx's Dr. King in the back of them. White House Chief of Staff Stephen Miller, excuse me, said Department of Homeland Security might not have followed protocol in Minneapolis. Now, I met Stephen Miller in person. He tried to be on the download for me not speaking to him despite of recognizing who he is. So he's a nutcase too. We can't just say, oh, nothing to see here. And he was obviously an assailant and a domestic terrorist when we can say things like it leads to no confidence. I don't think it's honest to say he brandished a weapon. I don't think it's honest to say he assaulted officers, he told reporters. I'm not saying he might not have been anxious. I'm not saying that he may have done any of these things. DI's, a broken person here with a sign, like that's gonna make any difference. So Trump can do all he can to protect the citizens in this country, and hopefully it doesn't get out of hand. Uh, Getting a glance of Fox News today. Mrs. Trump, the first lady, is already talking about a movie that she's going to come out with. Uh, and that's honestly, that's the least of our worries, to be honest with you. But anywho, Christina Resso, thanks for listening. Pray for our nation, our brothers and sisters in the persecuted church. May the Lord bless you, keep you, and may his light shine upon you. I'll talk to you as soon as the Lord wills it.